Miss Shagun Chamel, granddaughter of Shahid Sipai Giridhari Lal, 19th Punjab Regiment. While attacking enemy well-fortified defense position is Karnail Bazar. Master Prabhu Meja, grandson of Subedar Prem Singh Dhami, 15 Mahar Regiment, while attacking enemy columns near Chittagong Port, Subedar Prem Singh along with his troops came under heavy machine gun fire of the enemy. Showing total disregard to his personal safety, he crawled towards enemy position and charged their position with grenades. Even after being severely wounded, he continued his attack till the time the post was captured. While displaying high standard of courage and devotion in the line of duty, he is well respected in his regiment. Master Prabhu Meja. Master Shahil Chand, grandson of Shahid Sipai Narayan Singh, 15 Mahar Regiment. On 16 December 1971, near Chittagong City, his platoon attacked the Pakistani position. Showing total disregard to his safety, he charged the enemy position. In the process, he was severely wounded by my explosion and later embraced martyrdom due to his injuries. His sacrifice is remembered by his regiment with honor and respect. Master Shahil Chand. Master Sonu Yadav, grandson of Shahid Guardsman Ranjanath Singh Yadav, 8th Guard Regiment. On 23rd November, Alpha Company of 8 Guards attacked Pakistan's army heavily defended hilly defense area. Guardman Ranjat Singh Yadav displayed raw courage, dogged determination and destroyed 2 enemy bunkers, killing number of Pakistani soldiers in hand-to-hand combat. In the process, he was hit by enemy recoilless rifle fire and embraced martyrdom. His gallantry led to the collapse of Pakistan Army defense in that area. Master Sonu Yadav. Miss Kiran Negi, granddaughter of Lance Nag Darbar Singh, Sena Medal, 5 Garhwal Rifle Regiment. On 23rd November 1971, 5 Garhwal Rifles Alpha Company was ordered to attack Basudevpur BOP. Lance Nag Darbar Singh attacked the machine gun post of Pakistan Army and destroyed it. In the process, he was severely wounded. For his unflinching act of gallantry, dedication, devotion to duty, he was awarded Sena Medal. Miss Kiran Nagi. Miss Bhumika Chandra, granddaughter of Shahid Sipai Bihari Lal, 10 Mahar Regiment. On 29 November 1971, 10 Mahar Regiment was ordered to attack Chatiapur Tea State. Showing utter disregard to his personal safety, he assaulted and captured the enemy position. In the process, he was hit by enemy fire and attained martyrdom, which remains a source of inspiration to Mahar Regiment, and for him it was doing or dying. Miss Bhumika Chandra. Miss Parul, granddaughter of Naib Subedar, later Honorary Captain Ram Kala Singh, Veer Chakra, 9 Guard Regiment. In the battalion attack on Jakiganj, the troops of 9 Girls Regiment came under heavy fire and suffered heavy casualties. Naib Subedar Ram Kala Singh, with complete disregard to his personal safety, crawled up to enemy machine gun bunker and lobbed grenade through the slit. In the process, his right hand was hit by enemy fire. Undeterred, he closed in with the enemy and destroyed them by hand-to-hand combat. He displayed gallantry, determination, and indomitable courage in the line of duty and awarded Veer Chakra, Miss Parul. Miss Vaishnavi Prakash Avadan, granddaughter of Shahid Naib Subedar Daftari Avadan, 22 Maratha Light Infantry Regiment. On 9 December 1971, 22 Maratha Light Regiment attacked Baracham Nagar. Enemy fired with heavy weapons, but that didn't deter Naib Subedar Adwan from leading from the advance towards the enemy. The first volley of fire hit him on the chest and he faced martyrdom. His physical leadership, courage, inspired the troops and led to the collapse of Pakistan defense in hilly area in a short time. I request Ms. Vaishnavi Prakash Avadan to please come. Miss Ayushi, granddaughter of Shahid Sipai Ansua Prasad, Mahavir Chakra, 10 Maha Regiment. The ammunition dump was blown up. Enemy abandoned the position. While conducting the operation, Ansu Prasad embraced martyrdom for displaying gallantry of very high order, determination, and making supreme sacrifice in the line of duty. This very young soldier was awarded Mahavir Chakra, and Government of Bangladesh honored him with Friends of Liberation War honor. I am honored to be a fellow fighter of Shahid Ansua Prasad in the same battle. I am a witness to the sacrifice For the kind information of respected audience, I'd like to submit that till today, India has honored 20,611 students who are the children and grandchildren of Mukti Bahini soldiers under graduate and HSC category under India Bangla Maitri Friendship Scholarship. We thank them for this kind gesture. Based on the value of and spirit of liberation war, we the people of Bangladesh and India are moving forward with social, cultural, education, economic and defense cooperation by mutual cooperation. We pray for the departed soul of the martyr soldier and express our heartfelt gratitude to all the honored guests today. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu, long live Bangladesh-India friendship, Bangladesh, Bharat, Bandhutto, Chirojibi Ho. Thank you again.
war hero.
Thank you, sir.
The participants are requested to take their seats.
His Excellency, Honorable Prime Minister Bangladesh, Deshratna Sheikh Hasina, Honorable External Affairs Minister of India, is Jai Shankar, and Honorable State Minister War Veteran General B.K. Singh, Honorable Ministers of Bangladesh, respected delegation members, respected audience, Assalamu alaikum, and very good evening, very good afternoon to you all. Based on the clarion call of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, on the 7th March of 1971, Bangladesh nation rose against Pakistani occupation army. Pakistanis conducted heinous genocide on the people of Bangladesh. Mukti Bahini was formed and the liberation was started as per the direction of our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Indian government, Indian people, and particularly their defense forces came forward to assist us in various fields. During the 9 months liberation war, and especially in the last phase, large number of Indian forces sacrificed their life for our freedom. They died in thousands of numbers and made us indebted to them. In order to recognize their sacrifice, our Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh decided to honor the fallen soldiers of Indian forces and also to award their grandchildren with Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib Scholarship. New generation of Bangladesh and India should move ahead together for building better future of both the countries. This is a humble step taken by a grateful nation for those who sacrificed their life for today of our tomorrow. We pray to the departed soul. We pray for the departed souls of the martyrs and honor them with our heart and soul. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu, long live Bangladesh Indian friendship. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.
Kind remarks. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, may I now request His Excellency Dr. S. Jaishankar, Honorable External Affairs Minister of India, to kindly make his remarks.
Your Excellency Sheikh Hasina, Honorable Prime Minister of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, dignitaries on the dais, recipients of the Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Student Scholarship, family members of our armed forces, distinguished guests. It is an honor for me to be present here today in the presence of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina as she confers the first ever Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Student Scholarship on the direct descendants of soldiers, officers of Armed Forces of India who were martyred or critically wounded during the historic Liberation War of 1971. On behalf of the government and people of India, I thank you, Prime Minister, for your gracious and generous gesture. Prime Minister, under your and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visionary leadership, India-Bangladesh relations have taken great strides forward in ways that have not only the contemporary but also the future trajectory of partnership in mind. At the same time, we all know that all relations naturally rest on their historical foundations. The relationship between our two countries are in many ways a continuation of the bonds that were forged in blood 50 years ago. Today, as we remember that time, we honor the iconic symbol of the historic 1971 Liberation War, a statesman who liberated from oppression the spirit of a brave people and brought forth a nation. For us in India, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is iconic, a man of action, courage and conviction. He is as revered and remembered in India as he is in Bangladesh. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, Bangabandhu is our national hero too. As a mark of respect to him, both countries have commissioned a biopic on him, which is nearing completion. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, India is privileged to have played a role in Bangladesh's struggle for independence, one of the great moments in contemporary history. When the war started in 1971, our armed forces stood by the people of Bangladesh in their struggle. Their relationship with the Mukti Bahini is a story that all of you know well. We lost many of our brave men and officers in these operations. I pay today deep homage not only to that generation in Bangladesh, but to our valiant men and officers who gave their lives for the liberation of others. For many years, Mukti Jodhas have acted as a bridge between our two countries. That bond is now reaffirmed as the families of our war veterans and of those who made supreme sacrifices in the Liberation War gather here today. The decision of the government of Bangladesh to award Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Student Scholarship is a testament of how the Liberation War in 1971 continues to inspire our bilateral relationship. To the young people who are receiving this scholarship, I would like to offer my congratulations and best wishes for your promising future. You inherit a brave and historic legacy. Please honor and cherish it. As you will move ahead in life, you will be the custodian of the memory of that epochal war that gave birth to a new nation. So do well and be true to everything you do. And that would be one of the finest tributes to a heroic leader in whose name you received this scholarship today. Once again, I thank you, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina ji, for this generous gesture of your government. It is truly a symbol of our unique history. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bangla.
Thank you, Excellency, Honorable External Affairs Minister of India, for your kind remarks. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, now may I have the distinct honor to humbly request the Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh to kindly make remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Distinguished ministers, MPs, respected family members of the warriors, respected war veteran of Bangladesh Liberation War, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon to you all. I am deeply honored to have this opportunity to meet you today. This event is especially very close to my heart, as this is an opportunity for us to pay our sincere homage to all the martyrs, both from Bangladesh and India, who laid down their lives during our liberation war in 1971. And to the war veterans of both the countries, I am truly delighted to reconnect with you, the descendant family members of our war heroes. The Bengali nation, under the leadership of Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, waged struggle for economic, cultural, and democratic emancipation for 24 years, responding to the clarion call of our great leader, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. They fought for the liberation of the country in 1971. We witnessed an unparalleled gesture of friendship from the government and people of India, as we were provided with empathy, shelter, and resources. We express our gratitude to our Indian brothers who sacrificed their invaluable lives and shed blood for the cause of our war of liberation. It is always an honor for us to remember those noble persons who sacrificed their lives. My salutation to you, to the brave hearts, our heroes. Dear friends, the government of Bangladesh commenced a program to honor our foreign friends who contributed to our liberation war in 1971. We were fortunate to be able to hold the first ceremony of award in 2011, when the highest civilian award to foreign friends, Bangladesh Freedom Award, was conferred to the former Indian Prime Minister Srimati Indira Gandhi. Subsequently, more awards were conferred on the deserving Indian leaders, including former Indian Prime Minister Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee and members and former President Sri Pranab Mukherjee. War heroes and members of the civil society of India were also honored in a phased manner. A total of 340 foreign nationals and organizations were honored. Among them, 226 were from India alone. In April 2017, I had the great honor to confer awards upon the war veterans of India through their descendants and immediate family members in the presence of Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji here in New Delhi. I would like to appreciate the kind gesture of Government of India for extending their support to our freedom fighters for their treatment in India, as well as offering a scholarship to the family members of the freedom fighters. It certainly demonstrates their continued support and goodwill for the war heroes of Bangladesh who fought for the emergence of an independent and sovereign Bangladesh. Distinguished audiences, the conferment of 200 Mujib scholarships 100 each at the class 10 and 100 at class 12 level to the descendant of Indian war veteran is a token of our homage to the heroes who made supreme sacrifice in 1971 for our cause. As we aspire to carry forward the legacies of our great forefathers from generation to generation, this is our humble effort to reconnect the younger generation to the historic past of which they are a proud part. We believe the awardees of the scholarship would have an opportunity to revisit the memories of valor of their forefathers, relate to it to present circumstances, and would continue to bridge between the two countries. The relationship between Bangladesh and India goes far beyond strategic partnership and has further strengthened during the last decade. Having forged a strong partnership over the last 50 years, both countries are working on an increasingly wide range of sectoral collaboration. Resolution of long-standing issues of demarcation of maritime and land boundaries bear testimony to that effect. The relationship is known to be the role model for the neighborhood diplomacy worldwide. Bangladesh and India are passing through a path of friendship, and 2021 was a landmark year in our relations. Last year in March, I had the opportunity to welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in Dhaka in our historic celebration of birth centenary of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh's independence, and 50th anniversary of the establishment of our diplomatic relations. Honorable President of India joined us at our glorious celebration of 50th anniversary of our victory in December 2021. To celebrate these occasions, a number of joint programs are being arranged. Among them, release of commemorative stamps on Bangabandhu and Mahatma Gandhi and Bangladesh-India friendship, Bangabandhu Bapu digital exhibition, participation of Bangladesh contingent in Republic Day Parade of India were noteworthy. Joint production of the biopic on Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman titled Mujib, The Making of a Nation is underway and is expected to be released soon. Bangladesh and India have jointly celebrated 6th December as Moitri Divos, the day being a historic one when India recognized Bangladesh as an independent and sovereign state in 1971. In 20 selected cities, including Dhaka and New Delhi. Through these joint celebrations, Bangladesh and India have projected the good neighborhood, which is based on mutual trust and respect, to other countries around the world. I really love to see that descendants of the war heroes act as ambassadors of Bangladesh-India friendship and draw parallels with their great forefathers. We feel youths of both countries need to interact more closely and connect to the shared history because they are the future leaders, and leaders across the borders must work in close collaboration like our leaders did in the past. I would like to conclude by praying the Almighty to bless the new generation so that they may carry the torch of friendship forward for the next 50 years and beyond. আমি আমার দেশের মানুষের জন্য এটুকুই বলবো যে আমাদের স্বাধীনতা অর্জনে আমাদের দেশের জনগণ যেমন জাতির পিতা বঙ্গবন্ধুটাকে সাড়া দিয়ে যার যা কিছু ছিল তাই নিয়ে অস্ত্র তুলে নিয়ে মুক্তিযুদ্ধ করে দেশ স্বাধীন করেছে এবং আমাদের পাশে থেকে ভারতবাসী এবং ভারতের সশস্ত্র বাহিনী কাঁধে কাঁধ মিলিয়ে মুক্তিযুদ্ধ করে তারাও তাদের বুকে রক্ত ঢেলে দিয়েছে আমাদের যারা যুদ্ধ করেছে তাদের একই সাথে। কাজে আমরা তাদের সকলের প্রতি সকল শহীদের প্রতি আমার শ্রদ্ধা জানাচ্ছি। যে একটি দেশের স্বাধীনতা তার পাশে যেভাবে ভারত এবং ভারতের জনগণ, ভারতের সরকার এবং তাদের সশস্ত্র বাহিনী যেভাবে পাশে দাঁড়িয়েছিলেন সেটা আমরা কখনো যেন ভুলে না যাই, এটাই আমাদের লক্ষ্য। আজকে যে উদ্যোগটা আমরা নিয়েছি, আমরা যে ভারতের অন্তত আজকে শিশুদের জন্য বা যারা জীবন দিয়েছিলেন তাদের পরিবারের সদস্যদের জন্য আমরা বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমানের নামে মুজিব স্কলারশিপ দিলাম। এটার অর্থ তাদের বাবা দাদা বা তাদের পরিবার যে আত্মত্যাগ করেছে আমাদের স্বাধীনতার জন্য, আমরা বাংলাদেশের জনগণ যেন কখনো সেটা ভুলে না যাই, আমাদের বন্ধুত্ব যেন চিরদিন অটুট থাকে, সেটাই আমি চাই। কারণ একটা দেশের স্বাধীনতার জন্য নিজের দেশের মানুষ যেমন বুকের রক্ত ঢেলে দিয়েছে, কিন্তু আমার প্রতিবেশী দেশ, বন্ধু প্রতিবেশী দেশ, তারাও আমাদের পাশে থেকেছে। 1 কোটি শরণার্থীকে আশ্রয় দিয়েছে, খাদ্য দিয়েছে, চিকিৎসা দিয়েছে, সহযোগিতা করেছে। মুক্তিযোদ্ধাদের পাশে থেকে যুদ্ধ করে আমাদের স্বাধীনতা এনে দিয়েছে। কাজে আমাদের যুগ যুগ ধরে এটা স্মরণ করতে হবে, তাহলে আমরা সত্যিকার মুক্তিযুদ্ধের চেতনায় নিজের দেশকে যেমন গড়ে তুলতে পারবো, তেমনি আমাদের প্রতিবেশীর সাথে আমাদের বন্ধুত্ব অটুট থাকবে, যাতে আমাদের দুই দেশের মানুষই আর্থসামাজিক উন্নতি করতে পারে। আমি ভারতের প্রাইম মিনিস্টার সহ ভারতের সরকার, ভারতের জনগণ সকলকে আমার আন্তরিক ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। আমাদের দুই দেশের বন্ধুত্ব অটুট থাকুক, সেটাই আমি চাই। সবাইকে আন্তরিক ধন্যবাদ। জয় বাংলা, জয় বঙ্গবন্ধু, বাংলাদেশ চিরজীবী হোক। থ্যাংক ইউ অল।
বাংলায় দুইটাই আপনাদের কথা শোনা যাচ্ছে, দুই দেশের বন্ধুত্বপূর্ণ সম্পর্ক অটুট থাকবে। ভারতীয় বাংলাদেশের মতো ভারতীয় সেনাবাহিনী জীবন দিয়েছে।
Our heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister for the kind remarks. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with the kind consent of the Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh, we announce the conclusion of the event. Our heartfelt gratitude to all the distinguished guests for your kind presence. Thank you.